Oops. Oh, that's so creepy. Someone matched with me that has the same name, first name as who I'm going to talk about now. His boyfriend number two. We're still in my childhood. Um, yeah, I didn't have lots of boyfriends through high school or whatever, or I didn't have like cute. Only had the the daycare boyfriend, and then not. I wasn't popular like that in high school, so um, but this one came like we went to the same school throughout all the way to high school, and some of it leaks into our 20s, I think. Um, so this dude, number two, um, was so nice. He was a really nice boy. He um, didn't get into any trouble. He like did his schoolwork and stuff. And he was taller than me, which was like very rare back then. I was like told that boys would catch up to me. I don't know if you're tall. If you're tall, I think that's something that adults say to you to make you feel better. But like, no, I am 6 foot, 6'1". So yeah, that's not what happened. I just kept on growing. But he stayed taller than me, and we I think we were still in the same class because I skipped grades at a certain point and we stopped. He was in the like lower grade that I was in. And but the time that the first time that I was like, "Oh my gosh, so and so likes me." Was we were walking back to his house, and he like stopped on the hill, and I was kind of like, thank God, because I wasn't very in shape. Not that I am now either, but at least I'm not a smoker anymore. Not that I was smoking in elementary school, to be clear. Um, and he like stopped in front of this house and he started gathering flowers, and I thought like I we kind of went to like a hippie school, so I thought he was doing some hippie dippy stuff that I wasn't used to because I had just come from a hippie school or not a hippie school. I had just come from a public school in Florida. So it was like the complete opposite of environments that we'd grown up in. And so I thought, like, I don't know, you're hippies, you're gathering flowers to like make some tea or whatever. And he gave the flowers to me. And I can't actually remember what happened the rest of that day. Um, I only have a recollection of him giving me the flowers, but it was just like, uh, it was kind of like we weren't super good friends, so it was sort of a little weird that I had come over just me that day and it wasn't like a big group of us. But there was another time where there was a group of us, and he had this big, beautiful house up in the mountains, and not like, well, I guess it is up in the mountains. North Van is basically the mountains, but um, he had like his backyard like led into like the forest, like deep forest. There was no one around them except for like their immediate neighbors on the cul-de-sac, and we uh, we got out onto there was a way to get up onto the roof, which like really freaked me out, but it was beautiful. And I think there were like 6 of us or something, and there was like my girlfriends as well, a couple of my girlfriends, but they were the ones that like always had boyfriends throughout like high school and like I guess what would be middle school, but is called lower school. It's a German school. Um, yeah, and we played spin the bottle, and so my first kiss was technically somebody else, I think, but I did also in that game kiss this boy, and like that was super cute as well because we were like, "Ooh." Everyone kind of knew that he had a crush, and yeah, and then oh, how could I forget? So years went by, and I was like always in or out of the country, and um, I one of the times that I came back, um, we hung like I think there was a party or something, and then I don't know. We ended up hanging out on our own, and um, I don't know. I don't. I don't know what led up to this. I don't know if I was like sleeping over. Maybe I was sleeping over. No, because it wasn't. It wasn't like a party or a slumber party or anything. Because we were like in. I want to say like late teens, early 20s, and um, we were laying in bed, and this is like before the internet and stuff. So, well, the internet had been invented, but there was nothing on it, frankly. So we were just like not watching anything, not doing anything. I don't know what time. I think it could have even been daytime, and um, he was big spooning me, and like this still makes me blush. It's such a core memory that, and he had a boner in my back, and I was like, I didn't even really know what that was. I was still a virgin, so I was still that young, and he was like, like it's his dick, so he was like, touch my dick, and I was like, okay, fine. I guess we kissed or something too, but this penne, this penis, was the biggest penis I have seen, will ever see. Like, I've never seen anything close to it again, like in real life. I'm not gonna quantify it. I'm like looking at my arm to. It was that big that it was. I don't even know how that was possible. Now it looks like the dick is eating my face. Um, it was gigantic, and it scared the living daylights out of me, to the point of which like it scared me away from dicks for a while because I thought they were all that big. And like they tell you your first time hurts, and I was like, yeah, fucking right. Like, where am I supposed to put that? Like, and you put those in your mouth as well? Like, this is a crazy thing that people do. Holy shit. Yeah. So this is also the story of how I fumbled the biggest penis in my life. And besides that, like when I was in between trips, like he like tried to date me kind of, and I was just so set on where I was going next that I actually like I remember thinking like maybe I'd come back from China or something. That kind of makes sense. And he I remember thinking to myself that like I don't want to get in a relationship with him because I'm only gonna leave again. Like it doesn't make any sense, which is really sad because he's still a very nice man and now he has children and stuff. But honestly, maybe the penne would have broken us up. Like, that thing is a biohazard. Yeah, so that's the story of number 2, boyfriend number 2. I still very much care about you, and I hope you and your family are well. Bye. Fuck out of here.